हेलो एवरीवन आई एम बैक फॉर यू। आई होप आप लोग की बायोस्टैटिक्स की एग्ज़ाम काफ़ी अच्छी थी, राइट? एंड आई वेलकम यू ऑल टू दिस चैनल जस्ट फॉर यू, that is by Ayushi Shukla. And now I'm here again, not to disturb you definitely in this precious time, but to give you some more question. Here are the 50 set of question which I have on social and preventive pharmacy, your second subject, and you have your exams soon. So there is a mock test practice for your final exams. Here are 50 sets of questions, and I hope the rules are same and you are attached to me. One very delightful and a delightful respect to all my viewers, all my subscribers and all my likers. थैंक यू सो मच। आप लोगों ने मेरा चैनल लाइक किया, सब्सक्राइब किया और मुझे आगे बढ़ाया। इसी तरह अगर आप फार्मेसी से रिलेटेड कोई भी वीडियो चाहते हैं तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स सेक्शन में यू कैन कमेंट एंड देन यू विल गेट द सेम. Definitely, I'm always there to help you people, just for to and build knowledge, right? So shall we start? Shall we start with this? Yeah. Okay guys, I hope आप लोग इसे same set of rules से follow करेंगे. You'll have 30 you'll have around 30 seconds for each questions and then you need to move ahead. The answer keys will be provided within and 5 to 6 hours when I'll upload this video. Don't forget bell icon दबाना ना भूले, सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूले because मैं कॉस्मेटिक साइंस, फार्माकोविजिलेंस, फार्मास्यूटिकल मैनेजमेंट्स के भी आपके लिए क्वेश्चंस लाने वाली हूँ. सो एज मच आज आप इसको स्प्रेड कर सकते हैं, लोगों को बेनिफिट कर सकते हैं, प्लीज डू इट बिकॉज बच्चों के एग्जाम्स हैं एंड आई नो यू ऑल आर वेरी पैनिक. सो डोंट गेट because I'm there to help you out. So let's move in. There are 30 seconds for the each questions. The first question for you is definition of disease according to WHO is. Definition of disease according to WHO is infirmity, illness free, absence of disease, both A and C. It's quite easy, guys. There are various definitions of WHOs or by the various organization which is given. So what according to 4 this the definition of disease is. Now the second question is what is the relation between broad sense and the narrow sense of disease? What is the relation between broad sense and the narrow sense of disease? A. Genetics or homeostasis. B. Physical versus mental. C. Ecological versus biomedical. And D. Indicators versus health. So, on the left hand side, it is for the broad sense, and on the right hand side, it is narrow sense. Okay? It's quite easy but tricky one. There are various senses I have included in my notes, and if you need the notes, you can just let me know. I'll just provide the same. I have my personalized notes through which I have excelled and I have scored very good grades because I'm a vice chancellor scholar through RGPV and I'm going to help you out in each and every sections, right? Now the third question is holistic concepts of disease means. Holistic concepts of disease means a unified or multidimensional process, a political factors involved, C. Dynamic equilibrium. D. Germ theory. Okay, yeah, it's quite easy, but tricky again. So the holistic concepts of disease mean which one? 4 of the following. Okay, the next question is, I think I'm not quite running fast. If it is so, you can just pause the video in between and you can just answer the question. The germ theory is the basis for which approach? The germ theory is the basis for which approach? Biomedical concept, ecological concept, psychosocial concept, or the holistic concept? Yeah, it is a tricky one. If you have undergone very deeply, I know it's an open book test, but yeah, you need to be quite wise for this because it's not so easy. You must be aware through the biostatics exams. The fifth one is indicators for the health status are. The indicators for health status are mortality indicators, morbidity indicators, identification indicators, both A and B. The indicators for the health status are mortality indicators, morbidity indicators, identification indicators, both A and B. Okay, then sixth question is disease prevention depends upon. The disease prevention depends upon the dynamic of transmission, curing of chronic disease, C, availability of prophylactic, D, both A and C. Okay, the next question is choose correct order of level of prevention. What is the correct order of level of preventions? The first order is first primordial, after that primary, secondary, tertiary or quaternary. The second order is first one primary, series wise primordial, secondary, tertiary or quaternary. The C option is primary, secondary, tertiary or quaternary. D, none of them. Choose the correct order of level of prevention. It is quite tricky. Don't think it is so easy because I have self-made this question, and please, I need your support, guys. I hope you understand. If you'll support me, I'll be able to build you more and more in your career. I'm going to help you a lot. So please don't forget to subscribe or like my channel because it's giving me a immense strength, immense support of all of you to encourage and do such videos more, right? आप लोगों की support से ही मैं आगे बढ़ रही हूँ. In 1985, who gave theory on prevention? In 1985, who gave the theory on prevention? A. Tannehill, B. Leval and Clark, C. Gordon, D. Fromm and Benstead. Don't forget, these are my personalized questions, so you're not going to get the answer keys very quickly. I hope आप biostatics के जितने questions देखे होंगे, they are well versed. So you need to think mentally. It is your brainstorming session. The disease control includes A. Control, B. Elimination, C. Eradication, D. All of them. The disease control includes A. Control, B. Elimination, C. Eradication, D. All of them. The 10th question is eradication involves scientific consideration, B. Sedentary lifestyle, C. Extension, D. Public policy. The eradication involves which four of the following? Yeah, I think I'm not quite running fast. If it is so, आप वीडियो को पॉज करके क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स अच्छे से सोच सकते हैं, बट डोंट टेक मच टाइम बिकॉज इट इज़ अकॉर्डिंग टू द RGPV. सो आपको टाइम मैनेज करना सीखना है, राइट? द मेजर सोशल कॉज ऑफ डिजीज A is nuxalism or a population explosion, B. female feticides, C. both A and B, D. none of them. Yeah. Okay, the next question is sickness main root leads due to A. juvenile delinquency, B. geographic and environmental control, C. disease surveillance, and D. intervention. It is quite tricky again. Yeah, are you able to answer this? If not, I'll give you the answer keys, but try it once yourself. 13th, Tappan. Tappan is something related to the crime section. So the crime means, Tappan is a crime, that means international act violation of criminal law committed without defense, B. violation of Thorsten, C. antisocial act, or D. homelessness. Which one of the following is the meaning of Tappan? Tappan is a crime. It's new to you, I know, but अगर आप लोगों ने each and every section social and preventive pharmacy के सारे units अच्छे से करे होंगे, so you'll be definitely going to answer this question. The classification of food is based upon. On the basis of origin, on the basis of chemical composition, on the basis of predominant, or D, all of them. It's easy one, that's why I'm just rushing fast to the 15th one. Macronutrients includes, as you know, there are two types of nutrients, micronutrients and macronutrients. So the macronutrients include A. protein, fats and carbohydrates, B. vitamin and minerals, C. protective foods, D. Energy giving foods. So the macronutrients include A. Protein, fats and carbohydrates, B. Vitamin and minerals, C. Protective foods, D. Energy giving foods. The 16th question is proteins are evaluated by. The proteins are evaluated by NPU test, B. Benedict test, C. Lugol's test, D. Molish test. The proteins are evaluated by which four of the following tests? It is tricky one. If you know all the tests for the protein, you are going to answer it. And if you don't, please guys go to the section because exams may sirf ek din hai, right? Yeah. What should be the level of protein in our body? What should be the level of protein in our body? A. More than 3.5 gram per dl. B. More than 4.8 gram per dl. C. More than 2.6 gram per dl. D. None of them. So what should be the ideal protein level in our body? That is 3.5, 4.8, 2.6 or none of them. अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो से बेनिफिट्स हुआ है, if you are benefited through my video, please guys, it's my request that you like it and subscribe it because it gives me a lot immense strength कि मैं आप लोगों के लिए और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा वीडियो बनाऊँ. So please don't forget to share with your friends जिन्हें भी प्रॉब्लम है किसी पर्टिकुलर सेक्शंस में, ताकि मैं आप लोगों की हेल्प कर सकूँ. That's just for you. So if it is for you, you need to make it official, you need to make it worldwide, right? The 18th question is, इसी बात पे हम 18th question पे चलते हैं. When the state of the malnutrition of protein occur, when the state of malnutrition of proteins occur, A. Less than 4.8 gram per dl, less than 2.6 gram per dl, less than 3.5 gram per dl, less than 6 gram per dl. Yeah. The next question is essential fatty acids. The essential fatty acids EFA. Essential fatty acids include omega 6, omega 3, both A and C, D none of them. So the essential fatty acids includes which four of the following? The sources of carbohydrates are A. Starch, sugar and cellulose, B. Only starch, C. Sugar and cellulose, D. Cellulose and starch. So which is a source of carbohydrates? I think it is quite easy if you have gone through this section. Yeah, the tricky question comes here. The fat-soluble vitamins are vitamin B, vitamin D, vitamin C or vitamin B6. Okay, there are various immense kind of vitamins, but out of which four it is a fat soluble vitamins. The next question is the water soluble vitamins are. The water soluble vitamins are vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin D or vitamin C. If you must be knowing the 21st question, आपको ये question अपने आप आएगा. You must, if you know this 21st, definitely you are going to answer for the 22nd as well. 23. Megaloblastic anemia. Megaloblastic anemia is caused by the deficiency of which vitamins? Megaloblastic anemia is caused by the deficiency of which vitamin? Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin B2 or vitamin B1? Megaloblastic anemia is caused by the deficiency of which vitamin? Vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin B2 or vitamin B1? Okay, the next question is the full form of SARS is. The full form of SARS is Severe acute respiratory syndrome, serious acute respiratory syndrome, secondary acute respiratory syndrome or severe acute respiratory starting. Come on guys, it is quite easy, right? It's just the full form. The next question is the causative agent of SARS is. Please answer this very wisely and carefully. The causative agent of SARS is RNA virus, coronavirus family, B. DNA virus, C. transcript RNA virus, D. genomic DNA virus. It is quite messy. You can just see the all answers are interrelated, so you need to answer it very carefully. The causative agent of SARS is which four of the following? The 26th question is, which blood group is more prone for cholera? Which blood group is more prone for cholera? AB blood group, A blood group, B blood group, or O blood group? Which blood group is more prone for cholera? AB blood group, A blood group, B blood group, or O blood group? It's all about blood grouping you need to understand in the cholera level. The 27th question is, symptoms of cholera are. The symptoms of cholera are, as you know, there are three kinds of symptoms, that is asymptomatic, mild, and severe. So which of the following are the symptoms of cholera and with how many percentage? The first one is 75 asymptomatic and 25% mild. B 75 asymptomatic, 20% mild, and 2.25 serve. 70% asymptomatic, 20% mild, 1 to 2% serve. The D one is 70% asymptomatic, 25% mild, and 2 to 5% serve. So it is a tricky one, guys. Please go through it carefully. The test for the Ebola is. The test for the Ebola is ELISA test, serum neutralization test, antigen capture detection test, or D, all of them. The test for the Ebola is ELISA test, serum neutralization test, antigen capture detection test, or D, all of them. Okay. The next question is, type 1 diabetes mellitus is. Type 1 diabetes mellitus is A. Insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, non-insulin dependent diabetes mellitus, C. Insulin decreased diabetes mellitus, D. Non-insulin decreased diabetes mellitus. So type 1 diabetes is also known as which of the following? It is very important section, इसे आप please cover करना ना भूलें for your exams. The type of diabetes mellitus and what are the other synonyms for it. The next question is also based upon the same. The type 2 diabetes mellitus is due to. The type 2 diabetes mellitus is due to A. Autoimmune, B. Destruction of beta cells of the pancreas, C. Decrease in the number of insulin receptors, D. No insulin production. So what is the cause for type 2 diabetes? A. Autoimmune, B. Destruction of beta cells, C. Decrease in the number of insulin receptors, D. No insulin production. The 31st question is, the level of FPG should be. The level of FPG should be. Don't think I'm just going to tell you the answer for the FPG. Please be studious and take the exams very seriously. It's not a joke, it's about your career, guys. Okay. So the level of FPG should be more than 126 mg per dl, more than 200 mg per dl, more than 6.5 mg per dl, or more than 150 mg per dl. The next question is HbA1c. HbA1c means fasting plasma glucose, B. Glycosylated hemoglobin, C. Oral glucose tolerance, or D. None of them. It's quite tricky. This one is a very smart question. Please answer it. If you don't, please don't panic. I'm definitely going to provide you with the answers within the 5 to 6 hours once I'll upload this video before your exam, definitely. Incubation period of malaria for P. oval is, P means plasmodium, okay? So incubation period of malaria for P. oval. P. oval is a species for causing the malaria. It is 10 to 14 days, 15 to 20 days, 28 to 30 days, or 22 to 25 days. It's again tricky but smart one. 10 to 14 days, 15 to 20 days, 28 to 30 days, or 22 to 25 days. Okay, let's move to the next one. Which species causes relapsing of malaria? Which species causes relapsing of malaria? A. P. vivax, B. P. oval, C. both A and B, D. P. falciparum. Which species causes relapsing of malaria? B. P. ovax, P. oval, both A and B, or D. P. falciparum. The next question is, Acute upper respiratory infection includes common cold, pharyngitis, otitis media, B. Epiglottis, laryngitis, C. Bronchitis and pneumonia, D. Otitis media and epiglottis. Just go through it and answer it quickly. Yeah, the next question is dose for pediatric, and in that pediatric the age is from 2 to 12 months. Tablet of sulfamethoxazole, that is of 100 mg dose, and trimethoprim, that is of 20 mg dose. What should we suggest? I hope you know why I'm giving this dose, right? And if you don't, please study again. That is one tablet twice a day, two tablet twice a day. Twice means in a one day twice a day, 2 day in once. So that is something you need to understand the language of pharmacy. You are in final year, guys. Come on. Okay, the next question is immunization for the acute respiratory infection. Immunization for the acute respiratory infection. A. Pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine. B. HIV vaccine. C. Measles vaccine. D. All of them. A. Pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine. B. HIV vaccine. C. Measles vaccine. D. All of them. Yeah. The next question is when NACP means National AIDS Control Program was launched. NACP 3, there were like many, first, second, third and fourth. So when the NACP third was launched in 1992, in 1999, in 2007 and in 2012. Don't write your birth dates, guys. It is the launching one, okay? High risk group HRG for the AIDS are. The high risk group for AIDS are migrant, B. female sex worker, C. spouses, D. clients of sex workers. So which are at the high risk? The 40th question. Classification of the states for high risk group HRG and antenatal clinic includes A. Moderate prevalence, that is more than 5% in HRG or less than 1% in ANC. For the high prevalence, it is 2.5% in HRG and 1% in ANC. For the low prevalence, it is more than 5% in HRG and more than 1% in ANC. And the last one, D, moderate prevalence, that is 5% in HRG and 1% in ANC. It is quite deep one, but definitely such type of questions is going to be asked in the RGPV. I hope you have experienced in the previous exam. Yeah, this one is very tricky question. Please go through it. The 41st question for you. The full form of RNTCP. The full form of RNTCP is Revised Native Tuberculosis Control Program, B. Revised National Tuberculosis Central Program, C. Revised National Tuberculosis Control Program, D. Revised Native Tuberculosis Central Program. So what is the full form of RNTCP? The 42 question. TB Association of India was formed in. The TB Association of India was formed in 1939, 1951, 1959 or 1962. The TB Association of India was formed in 1939, 1952, 1959 and 1962. The National TB Institute NTI. The National TB Institute NTI established in 1962, 1946, 1959 and 1947. The National TB Institute established in 1962, 1946, 1959 and 1947. Please, as we are just end towards, only 50 questions are there, but these are going to make your life. Please don't forget to like this if it's going to benefit you. अगर आपको benefit हुआ है इससे and you think you need my support and I need your support, we need to grow together, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe it, because here we are going to shine and rise together, right? So the 44th question is strategies for National Leprosy Control Program are. Strategies for National Leprosy Control Programs are A. Decentralization and institutional department. B. Management. C. Monitor ongoing activity. D. Case detection. Okay. The 45th question is that 30 seconds for each. Consider 30 seconds for each, right? Not more than that. The components of National Leprosy Control Program. The components of Leprosy Control Programs are case detection and management, IEC, information, education and communications, C, behavioral change communications, and D, all of them. The answer is very obvious. Please answer this. Okay, don't get it wrong. The 46th question is the objectives for IDSP is the objective for IDSP is disease surveillance system for epidemic prone, decrease mortality and mobility, C, accelerate reversal and integrated response, D, none of them. Okay. The next question is activities under NTCP. The activities under, I hope you know the full form of NTCP, right? It is a topic in your syllabus. The activities under NTCP is reduce rate of incidence, promote IEC activities, C, multi-sectoral involvement, both B and C. The WHO FTC framework conviction on tobacco control requirements are A, enforce, B, monitor, C, lobbying, D, raise. So what is the requirements according to WHO for FTCE? Yeah, it is easy one. So the last second question, we are towards the end. I hope you answered all very nicely and very correctly, and you are going to rock in the exams just by this small help and initiative of mine. So the goals for the National Family Welfare Program is reduction of birth rate from 29% in 1000 to 21 by 200, reduction of death rate from 10 in 1992 to 9 per thousand. Don't consider it as in by 200D. Okay, 2000 is like 2000 year. C1 is both of them, D none of them. So the last question is indicator of the national health. It's not W. I think it was mistaken by me. The indicator for the national health intervention program for mother and child is A, infant mortality rate above 30, B, maternal mortality rate below 1, C, perinatal mortality rate 30 to 45, and C, both of them. That is B and C, right? I hope you were able to answer all the 50 questions very nicely, my students. So keep updated, stay connected, hashtag stay tuned. That is my title, and I hope you are going to take this title very high. If you want to be connected with me, you can just mail me on aishashukla644@gmail.com. That is my personal pen ID, mail ID, and I'm going to reply you over that. And if you need any assistance, you can just comment in the comment box section. I hope you like this video, and if you really did, please hit a like and please subscribe it. Thanks a lot. I'm going to just help you. Have a great day ahead and just do best in exams. Thanks a lot.